Hello, you guys. Happy Sunday afternoon. How is everybody? There are so many of you on here already. That is making me so happy. If you're new, I'm Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to do a live chat. I'm going to talk about the Fast Pass plans we made for our January trip. We're going to talk a little bit about the bummer of having to cancel a trip, and I'm going to give stuff away. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Oh, Karen is here and Celine and Victoria. Okay, there are so many of you on right now from all over the world. I've got Arizona, I've got London, although I don't know if Karen, I guess she's in London and not. Oh, are you in Dublin, Karen? Because you said Rachel's watching as well. Annalie is from Sweden. I've got Maine in the house. Oh my gosh, we have got such a party started. I want to show you guys, I am wearing I'm so excited to be here sweatshirt. If you are looking for a way to support the channel, I have the Teespring stuff in all of my descriptions, but it will be in this video as well. And this sweatshirt, I'm wearing the medium. It's a little on the bigger side, but it is so cozy. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that I don't have heating and air conditioning in my basement, which is pretty common in Atlanta, but it can get a little bit chilly down here when I'm working. So anyway, I'm going to be cozy. I should have brought down some hot tea or something. Oh, and I've got from California, Esther is here. That's awesome. Oh, Jackie's here. Jackie actually designed this sweatshirt, and she did such a good job with it, and I just love it to death. So let's see. We're going to talk about all kinds of fun things today. The first thing, let's get out of the way, is we are going to do Megan. Thank you so much. Megan says, love you and all your videos. Just made my fast passes too. Oh, that's awesome. Brandy and Dave. Hey, you guys. So Brandy and Dave, I just recorded a podcast with them last week that I think Dave said will be going up next week. This happens to me. I've been on 4 different other people's podcasts now. And every time I get done and I'm like going to bed and I start thinking through what I said, I'm like, oh dear, that could have been bad. But if y'all haven't checked out Brandy and Dave's channel, make sure you do that. Anthony Case with the first super chat of the night. Wow, Anthony. Anthony says, I was on the Disney Magic the week after you for HOTHS. We had amazing weather, no rough seas, can't stay long, family dinner, just wanted to say hi. Oh, holiday on the high seas. I knew that. Maybe we could meet during marathon weekend. Anthony, I would absolutely love that. Thank you so much for that very generous super chat. That means a lot to me. You guys know how super chat works. There's a button at the bottom. You press it and it gives a higher than normal amount to the channel. And I take all of that money and it goes towards what it takes to run our show around here. So that is always appreciated. And Anthony, I so appreciate your generosity. He's also Pure Magical Adventures. So if you want to check out his channel, make sure you do that. Selena 3 from the Bahamas. Wow, that's exciting. So let's get off to an exciting start, because I know that people will watch this later and they will want to know if they want anything. So if you're new around here, the way I give things away is I go back and do random comment picker. Oh, we got another super chat from Kimberly Yeaton. She says, yay, caught a live stream. Happy holidays. Kimberly, thank you so much for that. That means a lot to me. And yes, of course, happy holidays to you and yours as well. We can say that now, right? Because, you know, we don't have a lot of time between Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. So I think happy holidays works right now and all the way through the new year. So that's awesome. So in Orange Bird, I've chosen Orange Bird's new purpose. He was feeling, I never drank anything out of him after I got him, but now he has a new purpose. There are 3 names in here that I randomly picked from 3 recent videos. I go into TubeBuddy, I do pick a winner, I pull it up, and I make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and then you are qualified for these random giveaways, and you guys really never know when I'm going to do them. So there's 3 names in here, so I'm going to show you the first thing that I'm going to give away. I know, don't you think, Serena, don't you think that's a great purpose for Orange Bird? He's feeling pretty excited about his new purpose. Kiri Holden, $10 super chat. Can't wait to see videos from your trip with your mom. Just love her. Thank you, Kiri. She is upstairs as we speak. She can't navigate these really steep stairs down to my basement. Otherwise, I would have had her on the live stream. So she's going to be in the videos a lot more than she thinks. while we're talking about that, those videos, and thank you, Kiri, for the super chat, and thank you for reminding me to bring this up, will be on the Joyful Living channel because it's not a Disney cruise. And so make sure, if you're not already, that you are subscribed to Joyful Living. Just put in Joyful Living Jen Lefforge and it will pop right up. Oh, I've got somebody from Long Island. Hey, Larry, glad that you're here. Kiri, thank you so much for that super chat. So as I was saying, everybody should have a purpose, and Orange Bird is very excited about his new purpose. So let me show you the thing I'm going to give away first. So speaking of Joyful Living, the first thing I'm going to give away is a sweatshirt from the Teespring shop. Now, if you win, you can choose if you want the I'm so excited to be here sweatshirt or the Joyful Living with Jen Lefforge sweatshirt, either one. And you're going to win this. This is the first name I'm going to pick, okay? And if you want one, you can get them on the Teespring site. They are fleece lined. They are the coziest sweatshirts in the world. I think this one is a large. Yeah, this one is a large. The one I'm wearing is a medium, but I like them kind of long because then you can wear them with leggings. And then the second thing you're going to win are the Arendelle ears. Now, you guys know I bought these a minute ago, and it has taken me a while to finally get around to giving them away. So I'm very excited. Oh, thank you, Leslie, for posting the Joyful Living link. I really appreciate that. So these are the Arendelle ears. You guys know I've shown these to you a million times. They're so stinking pretty. And so Orange Bird is going to tell us who won. Are we ready? Are we ready? Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Random, 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 random. All right. And our winner, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Okay. When I pulled this person's name, this person has entered literally every single giveaway I have ever done on this channel and has never won even one time. So our winner of the sweatshirt of her choice from the Teespring site and the Arendelle ears is Dawn Turpin. Dawn, you are our winner. So you know the drill. Email me within 24 hours and I will mail those to you ASAP. Actually, not exactly ASAP because I'm going to be gone for the next couple of weeks, but I'm going to write on here that is Teespring because you guys know I will forget. And ears, congratulations, Dawn. And we have 2 more things to give away. So you guys hang in here. And if you want to always be eligible to win, you are so welcome, Dawn. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure that you comment on every video because you literally never know which video. This was the one that I did of the walk around of the Disney Magic that I picked her name from. So congratulations to Dawn. So some of you may know, if you don't follow the Joyful Living channel, you might not know that I am leaving tomorrow on this 10-night cruise. Mom and I are all packed up. I have never done a cruise this long before. Don't worry, we should have smooth sailing. There are no tropical storms forming. And if one has started forming since I came on this live stream, don't tell me because I just can't. But I'm very, very excited about it. I have heard so many great things about Viking Cruise Line and about Viking Sea. I was going over with Mom all of the excursions that were going on. So, and yes, the bare necessities, thank you for that. Fingers crossed for good weather. I would appreciate all of that. And Rebecca says, hope you have a wonderful trip with your mom. I'm just beyond. We're so excited. So we have a flight to San Juan tomorrow. And then we're in San Juan a couple days. And then we head out and we're seeing amazing places. And we're going whale watching and all kinds of amazing. Oh, Dawn, you've been sick. Oh, I'm so sorry, but that makes me really, really happy that you won then. Yay. That's always good when you're sick. Sean Patrick Judge says, so want to super chat. We just bought a house and hemorrhaging money. I understand that. And not only that, Sean Patrick, but you have been so generous over so many super chats that if you had done it, I would have gotten mad at you. So that worked out just fine. So let's talk about the Fast Pass plans that I made. A lot of you know we're doing a big family trip in January. Hey, Amanda, glad you're here. And I was bright and early. I up at 6:45, made my coffee, was down here sitting by my computer, ready to go, made sure that everybody's tickets were linked. And let me just say that is one downside. It's great that you can make your fast passes 60 days out, but what that also means is you have to buy your ticket medium 60 days out. And that's always something I forget about because I'm an annual pass holder, but the rest of my family isn't. So if you were not planning on buying your tickets, if you're not doing a package, we do Disney Vacation Club. So if you weren't planning on buying your tickets, it's kind of not fun that you have to buy your tickets 60 days in advance, but you can't make your fast pass reservations until you buy your tickets. Hi, Caitlin. Team Cuddle says, I forgot you were leaving this week. In my brain, you were leaving next week. Well, the magic mailbox I sent won't get there until Tuesday. That's okay. I will get it when I get back. Thank you so much. I always love getting magic mail. My P.O. box is always in my comments, my description box from my videos. So you guys are always welcome to send me stuff. I love that. Hey, Jules, good to see you. So let me pull out my fast pass reservations. Now, some of you saw this on Instagram because I've got this like massive sheet that is color coded with all of the different things for my fast passes. We actually get there on January 5th. So we're getting there kind of at the tail end of the big holiday crowds. Someone was asking about holiday crowds at Christmas. Miguel, Christmas is absolutely the number one most crowded time at Walt Disney World and those of you that are travel agents might be able to give more specifically than I can, but I will tell you that whenever kids are out for the school holiday over Christmas, it's going to be packed. It doesn't mean you can't still have a fabulous time, but it is a very, very crowded time of the year. So I got up to make our fast pass reservations. Some of you may know this trick. If you have really high in demand ones you want, like we wanted Slinky Dog and we wanted Flight of Passage, you may want to move those to later in your trip because, for instance, since our first day was January 5th, I knew that people would already have fast passes booked for that day, but a little later in our week, there would be few of us in competition for the same amount of fast passes, if that makes sense. So I purposefully, our Flight of Passage was for our second to last day, and our Slinky Dog was for our third to last day. I will talk for just a second about Hollywood Studios' new fast pass tiers, and I'm just going to rant. It's ranting time with Jen. It is redonkulous. Disney, if you are watching, which you are not, and by the way, nobody ever think I'm going to get Disney media, especially after what I said about the Little Mermaid Live, which was not good on Twitter. But anyway, what is going on with the Hollywood Studios tier thing? What is going on? You literally, if you are a family with all teenagers like we are, you can get one valuable fast pass. And I realize that Star Tours is a fun fast pass, but you can do Star Tours standby. I'm like, and people had said it and they were like, oh my goodness, what do you think of it when it first happened? And I didn't really process what it would mean. When I went to make our reservations, I was seriously like, are you kidding me right now? So for those of you that don't know, tier 1 is now basically every good ride at Hollywood Studios. It is Slinky Dog, Toy Story Mania, Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror are all tier 1 attractions. I feel like I'm missing something. Is that it? Yeah, those are all tier 1 attractions. And you can only get one fast pass of those 4. Oh, thank you. Is Alien Swirling Saucers in there too? Oh my gosh, that is just, it's just, I just can't even. No words. Karen, you want to hear something funny? You put what you put in and they held it for review. And I knew it was from you. So of course I immediately approved it because I knew you wouldn't say anything bad, but that's cracking me up. Yeah. So stupid. Sorry. If a kid is watching, do not say stupid about people, but you can say stupid about things. And the fast pass tier system at Hollywood Studios is stupid. So all that to say, I ended up putting Slinky Dog on a day when we have kind of a slower sleep-in morning schedule, and then we're going to ride it at night, which I love Slinky Dog at night. Love Slinky Dog at night. And my boys have never ridden it. So if they've never ridden it, I was like, oh, nighttime would be a good time to do it. So I don't know. We'll just, hopefully that day we'll be able to do standby. And then I did Rock and Roller Coaster on our other Hollywood Studios morning. So I I mean, I suppose if it means there are less fast passes and maybe the standby lines won't be as long, I don't know. But as a person who's always planned Hollywood Studios a certain way, I was extremely frustrated when I went on there and saw that. So anyway, so our arrival day, we are doing Epcot and we're having dinner at Beer Garden. So we did uh, so funny. I don't know why some of that. Yeah, Celine says, I hope your Slinky Dog ride with your sons is as silly as the vlog when you and Brooke rode. I know, that was hysterical. By the way, don't we love Brooke? She's the best ever. We've got Soarin' and Spaceship Earth when we arrive. That's going to be a really chill day. We get in around 1-ish. We're probably going to head to Epcot, wander around, look at pretty stuff. That is still going to be a very busy day. So I don't have great plans, but we just love walking around Epcot, and then we'll do a couple rides there. We'll probably do Test Track Single Rider as well. Then the next day is our Hollywood Studios morning, and we have a rock and roller coaster and Star Tours. What we like to do when we're going to rope drop a park is we usually schedule our first fast pass for not right at opening, but a little afterwards, so that right as soon as opening happens, we can maybe get into some shorter lines right at opening. Katie says, hi, I'm a new subscriber and I was just told by my boyfriend that he surprised me with a trip to Disney World. Katie, that is so exciting. Well, I'm so glad that you are here, and welcome to the channel and welcome to planning your Disney trip. Tell us the details. Where are you going? Where are you staying? All that is so exciting. Congratulations. What a nice boyfriend. That's a keeper. Judith says, hi, Jen. Never get to see you live. I'm so glad you're here, Judith. You're always such a great commenter on the channel. So we get there at rope drop. We try to ride a few attractions standby, which you can easily do typically at rope drop. Then we usually do our fast passes for a little bit later in the morning. I only made 2 fast passes because, honest to goodness, there is nothing else at Hollywood Studios that my kids are going to want to do. So I don't know. We may just throw a fast pass away so that we can get another one. I am just kind of baffled by Hollywood Studios. So that's on my nerves. I'm done now. I'm done ranting about that. I'm so excited to be here. Okay. And then the next day we're at Magic Kingdom, and we've got Space Mountain at 10:10, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at 11:20, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at 1. The next day is Animal Kingdom, and that's when we've got Flight of Passage. We've got Kilimanjaro Safari. That's going to be kind of a later morning for us. Kilimanjaro Safari. That would be funny. That sounds Kilimanjaro Safari at 12:25. Flight of Passage at 2:05. And Expedition Everest at 5:35. We will almost always do, thank you, Serena the Swede, for that reminder. Yes, everybody, please remember to give the video a thumbs up. We will always do single rider all day long for Expedition Everest. So much, in fact, I can only ride Expedition Everest 3 times, and then I get this headache in the middle of my brain, and I feel very unsettled, and it doesn't go away. So 3 is my max, so that you know. Maybe I should put that on a t-shirt. 3 is my max for for riding Expedition Everest. And then Thursday is the day that I'll go to the expo because I need to get my bib for the 10K that I'm running on Friday. And that is the day that we have the kind of sleeping in, and then we have Slinky Dog at 7 o'clock. So we don't really have any other fast passes on Thursday. And then on Friday, we're doing kind of our classic attractions, Magic Kingdom. We have Pirates at 3:50 because I run the 10K Friday morning. Pirates at 3:50, Haunted Mansion at 5:10, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at 7. Seven Dwarfs is another one of those places that I really like to ride, or another one of those rides that I really like to ride at night. So I'm really excited about that. So we literally got everything that we wanted. So I couldn't be happier with our fast passes. I know Disney still may change hours on me, but I left it flexible enough that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, I'm excited. Zippity Doo Dad says we are running the 10K too. Oh, that is awesome. Make sure you guys say hi. Larry wants to know my favorite place to eat in Epcot. My favorite table service is Beer Garden, where we are eating our first day. My favorite counter service, oh God, that's tricky. What's my favorite counter service at Epcot? I really like the fish and chips at Rose and Crown, but they give me a stomach ache. I like Japan a lot, whatever the name of that, because I like to get sushi there. The counter service in Japan is really, really good. The Bare Necessity said the electric umbrella. No, I do not like the electric umbrella. That is such a waste. Margie Poorman is here. Hi, Margie. I'm so glad you're here. Esther says, I will be in Walt Disney World starting January 7th as I will be participating in the Dopey Challenge. Esther, I am so proud of you. That is so amazing. I had originally hoped to be there to cheer for the marathon. Unfortunately, I've got a meeting that's about personal business that I have to be at on the 15th. So I had to cut my trip a little bit short, but you're going to rock the Dopey. That's going to be amazing. Disney Traveler says our plans are very similar, trying to decide if I'm going to bother with other Fast Pass for Hollywood Studios. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I need to move on, but I don't think I quite can. I'm super not okay with it. But I mean, let these be our problems. Brandy and Dave said Katsura Grill. Thank you. Yes, Katsura Grill. A lot of you know I'm a pescatarian, so I mostly plant-based diet, but I do eat dairy and I do eat fish. And they have an amazing, they have amazing sushi, but then they have amazing veggie tempura there that I really like as well. Joy Sharp says, be there December 20th to the 23rd, finishing my AP with a girlfriend she hasn't been in 30 years. Oh my goodness, that is so exciting. I love that. Amelin 20, yes. She says, late is to the party. Where are you staying? Is this a DVC trip? Yes, and thank you for that reminder because we had a bit of a Disney Vacation Club miracle. So here's what happened. I started trying to book all 6 of our nights at Old Key West literally at my 11-month window, like on the dot, whenever that day was, I tried to book it. I could only get at my 11-month window, I could only get the 2-bedroom near hospitality house at Old Key West for 5 of our 6 nights. When my oldest decided he wanted to come, because for a while it was touch and go, I decided to check one more time and there was 1 room available. Or 1 more 2-bedroom. So I was able to call member services. I had booked us at Poly, which I was very excited about that, but all 5 of us in a studio at Poly is actually I was not excited about that. And I really didn't want to move. Those of you that travel with a large party understand moving resorts, although Disney does everything to accommodate you and they move your luggage and blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. After our family has been in a 2-bedroom at Old Key West for 5 nights, I don't want to pack everything up and move for 1 night. So I wasn't thrilled about that. And I went on there and it happened to be available and she was able to do it. So I was able to book all 6 nights at Old Key West and I am just beyond. So exciting. Katie asks, what do you suggest for couples? My favorite resort for couples is either the Yacht Club or the Polynesian. I think both are lovely. I also love Grand Destino Tower. I just stayed there, Katie. You may want to check out my review of that. You can actually get a club level room there for the same price as a regular room at one of the other deluxes. And I think it is fabulous for a grown-up trip. The restaurants and bars there are just amazing. So any of those resorts and really anywhere you can go would be fabulous. I love Disney when it's just Scott and I. Our very first vacation together, other than our honeymoon, we were at the Polynesian. So I love that. And yeah, I like Leslie saying, I second Yacht Club. I like Yacht Club because it does, again, have a little more grown-up vibe. And if you're there for a romantic trip, I just think it's lovely. So I feel like I was in the middle of saying something. Ashley said, just heard the Disney cruise ship go by my apartment. I love hearing that horn. Ashley, are you in the city? That's amazing. I mean, I suppose you could be in Canaveral. I don't know where you are, but what a fun thing to hear. I feel like you're in the city because I feel like you maybe commented when I was sailing out of New York. So that's very exciting. And yes, Kelly, Grand Destino is magnificent. And that leads me to my next thing, which I'm super sad because I did have a Christmas trip scheduled, but then we had a car incident with one of the boys' cars and it was $2,400. And Scott, you have the conversation when the cars get older. This is one of my son's cars that used to be my mother-in-law's car. And It's been a very reliable car, but it's getting to the point where it's starting to have some very expensive repairs. And Scott was like, do you want to get a new car? And I was like, is a new car $2,400? Because I got college tuitions to pay right now. So we decided to fix the car. Scott was still 100% with me going on this December trip. And some of you saw on Instagram, my patrons, I had announced the trip to you guys. Speaking of my patrons, a few of you are on here. So hello, patrons. It's so great to see you guys. As always, if you are interested in becoming a patron, the link will be in the description box below, and you pay anything from $5 all the way on up, and you're able to get access to my podcast, to exclusive live streams, to special videos and things like that. So anyway, love my patrons. And I did announce my Christmas trip to them, and I kind of teased it on Instagram. But, oh, hey, John, speaking of my patrons, good to hear from you. Jay Carey says, I'm at work, but I had to pop in real quick. Hi, Jen. Thanks for making the day brighter for all of us. Oh, John, you are so welcome. Judith says, I love being your patron, only one I subscribe to. Oh, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. My patrons have really, it's a nice little group of people. Bare Necessity said, you should be a professional podcaster. They're great. You know, I do hope at some point to take the podcast a little further. At this point, even though I don't have another job for the moment, I'm having trouble getting it all done. I'm really struggling with doing the podcast and about 4 uploads a week and all of the metadata and all of the social media. So that's something I'm really kind of considering for the new year, is maybe doing every other week, maybe one as a public podcast and one for just the patrons like I've been doing. But I love podcasting, and I'd never podcasted before. So it's really, really been fun for me. I need an assistant. Leslie, you're not kidding. And honestly, if I could get I'm a little ways away from being able to get an assistant, but Dawn said more stickers for your planner. Y'all, the whole sticker planner thing has gotten a little out of hand. I don't know what's happening to that. And yes, we will thank our wonderful moderators. You guys are doing such a great job. I always appreciate my moderators so much. If you have not checked out Leslie's channel, she is Our Happy Place, and she and her amazing kid and her husband do great videos. I was totally talking about, I was talking about having to cancel my trip. Okay. So Scott was like, it's totally fine if you still go. Well, we're going in January. I was going to go to the Christmas party. That was really my only reason for going. And I just didn't feel right about it. You know how when you feel like it just didn't feel right. I didn't have peace about it. So I canceled the trip, and I'm very bummed because I adore the Christmas party. Heather Bauer says, best advice for the Christmas party, going for the first time next month. Oh my goodness, Heather. So I did a whole video about the Christmas party, and I will try to put a link to that in the description below. But it was basically, bottom line with any of the parties is, Judith, I will help you. Message me on Patreon, and I will help you making sure you're able to listen to the podcast. You really have to pick and choose what's important to you, because you can't do it all. And so my advice is to really look at the calendar ahead of time and really, is that the YouTube video? Leslie, you are so on top of it. Leslie just posted, I think that's the Christmas party video. Yes. Okay. Thank you. So she is, and one of my, how do I pronounce that? I know that's your username, but Orenishi is saying your Christmas party video from last year was on point. It helped me so much. Yeah. So you have to make hard choices. And I saw more people, and I've mentioned this in all of my videos I've done about the hard ticketed parties. They wander around and they didn't make decisions ahead of time, and they end up like the night is over and they feel like they didn't get to anything that they wanted to do. So you have to decide what you want to do. Like Judith is saying, the Seven Dwarfs photo is a really big priority to her. That wasn't a priority for us. So, Disney Traveler, I hope your daughter does great. Tell her I said do really well in her hockey game. That's awesome. But yeah, if you really like, a lot of the different bloggers and vloggers already have the schedule. Speaking of which, Touring Plans already has the schedule out. If you're subscribed to them, which I highly recommend you subscribe to Touring Plans, then you can see the schedule in advance. Make some priorities, make some choices, and watch that video, and hopefully that will help. Okay, it's 5:30. Let's give something away. You guys want to give something away? Okay, we already gave something away to Dawn. Again, if you've joined us since we started, I randomly give stuff away when I feel like it, and I'm doing that for 3 different subscribers today who have commented on recent videos. So this next thing we're going to give away, actually, 2 are from my Disney cruise, and 1 is from the Halloween party. So that works that we're talking about the Halloween party. And the first thing, those of you that watch my Disney Cruise Line haul, you know that they gave us these Maleficent horns. Now, this is a Halloween-based giveaway, but I'm behind. You guys know why I am behind. I had my lovely eye injury, and it put everything behind schedule. But I'm giving you these lovely Maleficent horns, which will be great for next Halloween. I'm giving you this exclusive tote that I think you could only have gotten if you were, I'm sure there was other promotional places you could have gotten it. But it says Disney Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. And if you haven't seen the movie yet, John Carey just did a $9.99 super chat and said, just because. Well, you know what, John Carey? Thank you very much, but you're not supposed to do that. I ask my patrons nicely to please not do super chat because they are always so generous as patrons, but they do it anyway. Yeah, Judith, who's another one of my patrons, is like, John, you guys are not supposed to do that. But John Carey, it is, you're not sorry at all. That's the thing. I love you and thank you, and I appreciate that. If y'all didn't see the video where I surprised John at Epcot on his birthday, that was like my favorite thing ever. So go and watch you should watch all of the videos from my trip with Coral, really. So you're getting this tote bag that says Disney's Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and has her profile on there. And then you're getting the Halloween Party Magic Kingdom limited release pin for 2019, which is so cute. It's a pin on pin. I just adore this pin. So the next person that I draw your name, that is the package that you are winning. So if y'all didn't see, John, you weren't on yet. Oh yeah, tell Rogelio to get on here. I don't know what he's doing. And tell him he's not allowed to super chat. Rogelio is John's husband, and they're a mess. They don't listen to me at all. People don't listen to me. Norma says, hi from the UK, just finished work. Disney for us on the 19th of November and Christmas party on December 1st. That sounds amazing, Norma. I know that you must be counting the days. That is so exciting. Okay, so now Orange Bird, who we know we love you, Orange Bird, has a new purpose to hold our winners, and I'm going to draw the name of who is going to win this next prize. Cara Marie. Now, Cara, Leslie, okay, our happy place, also a patron, just gave $5. Y'all are out of control. Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute. Cara has been commenting on the channel for a very long time. Cara Marie, I hope that you're watching this, and I hope that you will email me. My email address is in the description box below. It's jenlefforge@gmail.com. And I hope that you will reach out and that you will let me know how I can mail this to you. So again, I won't be around for a couple weeks. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but I will mail this as soon as I get home. So what do I have to do, you guys? Because I always think I'm going to remember things and then I don't, although I will remember to yell at our happy place for doing that. Okay, pin and Maleficent, then I'll remember. Okay, so that's our second giveaway. So still one more giveaway that we'll do right before we're finished. So we put Orange Bird's hat back on. Thank you, Orange Bird, for doing your purpose so well. There we go. Cutie pie. All right, go over there for a while. Okay, so Cara Marie was our winner. John says, oh snap, customers got to go. John said retail, so shh, don't tell his boss. Leslie, thank you for your super chat. Leslie is our happy place, and I greatly appreciate it. I actually, it's interesting. I'm toying with saying no to a lot of things right now that are meaning that my income for the channel is going down a little bit, and that's okay with me. But all that to say, the super chats are appreciated, but patrons, please do not do super chat. You're not supposed to. You give enough over on Patreon, and I love you guys very much. Okay, so yeah, had to cancel my Christmas trip. Boo-hoo. I mean, I'm at Disney all the time, right? I mean, I think about people that wait their whole lives and they're never able to go to Disney. And when I paid for those tickets, because I had to buy 4 park hoppers, I about choked. I mean, when you buy Disney Vacation Club, you tend to think, oh, well, my vacations are paid for. Well, y'all know you're not even beginning to pay for them. Now, I'm very grateful that our 6 nights in an old Key West 2-bedroom near hospitality house is included with what I pay, in my dues. But I still have to buy tickets. I still have to buy food. We still, if you buy any souvenirs, I mean, we are flying. So we did use my husband's airline has a discount program where you can buy confirmed seats. So we did that. And it just adds up. So our family vacation is still costing us a lot of money. So I always love to tell people, to make sure that they really factor that in when they go to Disney or when they buy Disney Vacation Club. Yes, that does take care of your accommodations, but there are still a lot of other factors to consider. Now, one thing I love is you could always go to a beach destination like Aulani or Hilton Head or Vero Beach, and then you don't have those added costs, or at least not the theme park tickets, but you just have to factor that in. Kez W says, did you ever renew your annual pass? I'm not sure if I missed it in a vlog. Yes, I did renew my annual pass, and it worked out to be a really good idea. One perk we get because we bought our points direct from Disney is we do get the big discount on our annual passes. So yeah, and I'm going to use my passes plenty. So it ended up working. Let's see. Victoria Baird says, who are other Disney bloggers, content creators you can suggest for when I finished binging all your videos? My husband and I have our first DVC trip in April, and I want all the info. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'll just tell you who I watch. Karen B, who's on here right now. I love her channel, and they just joined Disney Vacation Club. So she does great stuff. I love Disney in detail. It's amazing how many UK vloggers I follow, but Brandy and Dave, who are on here right now, they have great videos. I know a lot of people watch the trackers. I don't really watch them as much anymore, not for any reason. I just don't. But Tim and Jen Tracker, although they're getting ready to have a baby, so I don't know how much in-park stuff they'll be doing. They probably still will, but I'm trying to think, who else do I watch? Of course, my friend Allison, who's Pixie Dust and Parenting. If you have littles, she's amazing for that. I always have watched, oh shoot, come on, you guys, who's Missy? And she just posted a video today saying they're not going to be vlogging anymore. Sprinkle Me Disney. Is that Missy's channel? Anyway, I always watch her videos, but they just said they're not going to be vlogging anymore. So that made me really, really sad. I should probably do a whole Sprinkle Me Disney. Thank you, Kim. That's what I thought it was. Oh, the Neverland family. Of course. How could I forget my friends, the Neverland family? So definitely Jenny and Frank and their little ones. Jenny and Frank also are DVC members, and she talks a lot about DVC on her channel. So she's just the best. Jenny and I have become really good friends, and she just started selling amazing hand-painted signs for your home that would be a great Christmas gift. And that is from Neverland Threads is their website. I wear a lot of her t-shirts, but they have great stuff as well. Yeah, you guys, please put in the comments the YouTubers that you love, because that really does help other people. I probably need to do a whole video about, who do I actually watch, because it might actually surprise you guys who I actually watch. So anyway, yeah, I like a lot of different channels. So let's see. Had to cancel my trip. Sad about that. Oh, of course, Michael K. Michael K. and I are friends. He is a fantastic guy. Definitely. Edutaining Adventures is great. Leslie is saying. Also, Rob Plays. Rob and I got to meet when we did the VIP tour together, and he does amazing like history of Disney stuff that I love. Touring Plans has a great vlog that I love. Angela Dahlgren over there is another great friend of mine. So yeah, Dee Dee and I said Victoria at Disney in Detail. She's great. So yeah, there's just lots of great YouTube content. If you ever are curious who I am subscribed to, my channel, my subscriptions are public, so you can go on there and see who I'm actually subscribed to if you're ever interested. So that's actually a great way to find content creators, as well as if there's a vlogger that you really like, go on to that person and see who they are subscribed to, and that might be a good idea as well. So yeah, that's super fun. Let's see. So what else did I have to update you guys on? I feel like I'm missing something. It's 5:40. What was I going to tell you guys? I told you about Christmas. I told you about January. I don't know. I know what I need to tell you. And I was going to kind of save this to the end, but I'll go ahead and talk about it now. Because of my eye injury, I did not get the videos filmed that I wanted to get filmed before I am leaving on this trip in the morning. There was just when I scratched my cornea, and if you don't know that story, I put a whole thing about it over on the Joyful Living channel. I literally poked my eye out with a nail. I didn't poke it out, but I had a very serious corneal abrasion. And I had about 48 hours of literally sitting on the couch with my eyes closed, wishing I would die. And a bunch of people had said, couldn't you get the numbing drops? They don't do the numbing drops anymore because it impedes healing. So I was in the worse than childbirth, worst pain I've ever been in my life. Slowly, it started to get better. And then I developed something called iritis. So then I had to go on a steroid, and it was this whole thing. So long story short, I did not, Judith said I scratched my cornea, thought I was dying. The eye doctor told me this is one of the most painful things you can have happen, especially because conventional pain relievers just don't work. It was awful. It is, I still have a little bit of blurriness in my right eye, but obviously it took me way out of filming, editing, all of that. Yes, Kim, and I had twins. And so if I'm saying, oh, and Judith's saying she's an ER nurse. So, I mean, you think it's funny because I think, Judith, if someone hasn't had a scratch cornea, they're like, how bad can it be? Really, really bad. But I'm so behind and I didn't get even half of the videos done. So sadly, this will be the last video you will see on this channel for probably 2 weeks. And I have not taken a 2-week break in a very, very long time. Now, here's the good thing. Like, I don't think I've taken a 2-week break since I started the channel 18 months ago. So the good thing is that's probably good for me, right? Because I'm not worried about putting up, originally I was going to put up videos while I was gone and I can just relax and not worry about that. But I think, Rebecca, thank you so much. She's saying, have fun and don't worry about the videos. It's something that I feel bad, like I'm letting you guys down. But at the same time, we're playing the long game here. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And I think it's super important if you love your content creator to understand that them taking breaks is, I think, a super important part of longevity. And I know, like, Brandy and Dave have been on about the same amount of time as I have. There's a lot of content creators that have been doing this about my same time. And if you guys notice, around the 18 months to 2-year mark, there's a lot of people that stop creating content, and it does just start to wear you out. So I'm going to go ahead and take a 2-week break. I will probably post on Instagram while I'm gone just because it's fun, and we're going to have lots of fun pictures. We have Wi-Fi on the ship. I'm not sure how all that's going to work. Judith is saying, Jen, it's okay. You guys are the best. Kara, did you just hop on, Kara Marie? Did you see that you won something? So when you're done watching this, go back because you won something, Kara Marie. So congratulations. So yeah, Brandy and Dave saying, yes, we have noticed. And do you ever just go, what happened to that content creator? I feel like they used to post all the time and then they don't anymore. So I am trying to be proactive, take care of my mental health, take care of my physical health, and really be able to focus on my mom. I am, however, vlogging this trip, and let me tell you why. I'm vlogging it, and it probably won't be like day-to-day vlogs. I'm just going to pick up the camera when I feel like it, and those will be over again on the Joyful Living channel. I'm vlogging it because I want to remember it, and I know if I vlog it, I will get good footage. And I said this, I just finished the packing video for this trip on Joyful Living. It will go up tomorrow morning. This is my mom's first vacation in 8 years, and she's 80 years old. So she's doing amazing, but I don't know. Judith is saying it's precious time. I know. Like, I've lost my dad. I don't know how many vacations, how many trips I have. It's just she and I. We haven't been on a trip, just she and I, in a very long time. This is a big deal to me. And so I'm vlogging it as much for myself and for my family and for my mom as I am for you guys. But then it's always a blessing to be able to share it with you. Dawn is saying things change on a dime. And it's funny, Dawn, I think that was my big takeaway. I feel like every live stream, I end up like having this deep philosophical moments with Jen every single live stream. If you're really bored and you ever want to do something, I do this literally every time. And I have to stop saying literally so much, but the eye thing really taught me that, Dawn. And when it happened, it took me out of everything. And I realized, it was only for a few days, but you don't realize how precious everything is and how fragile everything is. And Leslie, a lot of you are, I know Leslie's dealing with grief right now. A lot of us have lost people that we love. But what happens is those things happen, and then we get a few months or years or whatever away from it. And we forget to take it to what does she say in Peter Pan? You're not paying attention and you're missing it. And as a vlogger, I very much vlog in order to envelop myself in the moment even more. So not only do I not miss anything when I vlog, but I cement those memories. And those of you that are posting that you've lost your mom, I promise you guys, while I am with her, I will appreciate every moment. And we are going to be in one cruise cabin. So, it's not going to be without a little irritation, I'm sure, from time to time. She's probably getting irritated with me because, I know y'all think that I'm super fun, but I can get irritating too. So, yeah, when you get to a certain age, if you still have both your parents, right, Brandy and Dave, you want to thank the good Lord above. And when you have one, you really just kind of hold on to them tightly. So we're going to have a great time. We put on Caribbean steel drum music. It was so funny. And we were cracking up. And I was like, come on, Mom, you got to get into the spirit of things. So what's funny is neither one of us can drink rum. It gives us both a really, really bad headache. So I was like, oh, you have to try the rum in Barbados. And I'm like, yeah, except for I can't. So anyway, all right. Let's give something away, shall we? Because that was sad. And I am not against being sad. And we need to lean into that. So I hope that wasn't overly emotional for anybody. But please just hold tight the people you love. That is the lesson we're pulling away from this, right? Hold tight to the people we love. Okay. So Orange Bird has one more name in here. Orange Bird. Orange Bird, did I make you dizzy? I'm sorry, baby. Orange Bird has one more name. So let me show you what the last person's going to win. And this was, again, something that I got on the member cruise. And that is this awesome Disney Cruise Line tote that says Disney Vacation Club member cruise. A lot of you guys saw this in the haul and you loved it. And I am giving it away. Okay, you ready? But wait, there's more. You're getting the DVC member cruise ball cap. And it says 20th voyage, DVC member cruise 2019. And then on the back, it says DVC member. So, all right, that is what our last winner is winning. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. All right, Orange Bird. Who is our last winner? Emily Prudent, Prudente, Emily. There we go. You are the winner of the DVC member bag and the hat. So Emily, please email me within 24 hours. Where is my pen? You guys know I have to write this down. DVC member bag. Again, winners, this stuff will not go out until I get back from the cruise, and even give me a few days after that, right? Because it's a long cruise. I got to unpack. I got to do laundry. But hopefully we will get all of that stuff out to you guys, certainly before Christmas, but hopefully a long time before that. So Emily, congratulations. So those are all of our winners. Just a reminder, how you win stuff on Jen Lefforge is you subscribe and you comment, because I go in and I just randomly pick winners. Hers was on the Coronado Springs video, I'm almost positive. And I just randomly pick winners and give stuff away. So if for some reason, I already know Cara Marie knows she won because she's on here, and I know that Dawn knows she won. Emily, if for some reason Emily does not connect with me, then that will be given away. It'll go kind of back in the pot, and we will give another winner an opportunity to win. So I'm so much happier since I've been doing giveaways that way. It feels just a lot more chilled out, and I don't worry that people aren't going to get stuff. So anyway, so that's it. That's what I had to say today. So we have about 10 minutes left. And I know a lot of you are going down to Walt Disney World for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. Luz, I will absolutely say hi to my lovely mom. I don't think she understands that she has fans. I posted a picture on Instagram that, she was here, and it was I said, your fans say hello. And I think she thinks that these are, I mean, not that I don't know you guys, but I think she thinks it's just like my friends being nice. And I'm like, no, mom, like they really love you. Like you have actual fans. So that always cracks me up. So yeah, we're super excited. We have had some drama with the packing and the getting ready to go and all of that. So let's see. You're going to the Christmas party on the 22nd with 3 friends. That is awesome, Beth. That's so exciting. Jordan is asking, any tips for being in Disney Black Friday? I would say, I mean, we've been in Disney on Black Friday, and I mean, that's just a crowded week. I'm not sure it matters that it's Black Friday. It's just a crowded week because so many states have, the whole week off. And so it's just a really crowded week. So it's not, and I think Black Friday is just as fine as the rest of the week. So, Les, my eye is almost 100%. Thank you very much. I should have led with that, but the eye doctor said I don't have to go to the specialist, and I should have full eyesight returning within the next week or so. I still have a little bit of fuzziness in there. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I said it somewhere. Maybe I told the patrons, but she said I have a wicked scar, and my entire life, if I don't go to see her, if I go to another eye doctor, they're going to ask what I did to my eye. So carpentry nail, that sounds exciting. Julie says we are going December 2020 for 2 weeks. Would you do a 1-bedroom DVC villa at Boardwalk or Beach Club? Having stayed in both, they are both beautiful. However, unless you are really committed to wanting to go to oh gosh, you guys, what's the name of the pool at Yacht and Beach Club? Stormalong Bay. Boardwalk is a lot fewer points. So I would give Boardwalk the edge because the room layout is very similar. The rooms are very much the same. And obviously the location is very similar. So if Stormalong Bay is your, like you want to do Stormalong Bay no matter what, and you're going to have a lot of pool time, I would give Beach Club the edge. If you're not, and that time of year is kind of hit or miss, I would do Boardwalk just because I love it there and the points are so much less. So that was my answer to that. Robert says, you guys hear the dogs? They ordered Chinese food, and that's what that is. I don't know if you can even pick it up, but they are freaking out because the guy's here with Chinese food. Robert says, I will be going to Disney on November 29th to December 6th. Can't wait. Robert, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing the link to the podcast, Leslie. That is for patrons only, but it's very easy to become a patron. So I would love for you guys to do that. So let's see. Tara C is asking, Jen, have you ever done an after hours event at Magic Kingdom? I have not. And I really need to, because I feel like I need to do a worth the splurge video on that. Although I have chatted with friends that have done them, and they have definitely said that they felt like it was worth it. Like literally walking on every ride. I know you have free snacks. You guys, I've already started giving the advice, even having not been to an after hours event, that if your goal is to ride a bunch of rides, maybe choose an after hours event as opposed to one of the parties. If your goal is like special parades, special characters, special parties, then do the parties. But if you just want to ride rides, I'm hearing great things about after hours events. Karen says, me and Rachel loved after hours, rated higher than the parties for value for money. And I've heard that from a lot of people. So yeah, I think that's everyone that I know that has done one has said that it was amazing. Carrie says, who's taking care of Max and Walter while mom is going to be gone? My husband and my oldest son will both be here. My other son will be in and out. So they'll have plenty of company, plenty of people to take care of them. And that actually is my favorite. We have some great house sitters, but when actual family can be here, I feel so much better about leaving the house. So Julie is asking, when you have stayed club level, have you paid for the extra fast passes and was it worth it? Nah, I ain't doing that. That's crazy. I mean, I suppose if you have nothing but money, then sure. But we have 5 people in our party typically. And even if I'm club level and I'm by myself, okay, let me put it this way. If I'm club level and I'm by myself, I probably don't care if I'm riding that many rides. I'm sure as heck not going to pay for additional fast passes. And I'm not opposed to paying for extra fast passes because I do max pass when I'm at Disneyland. But something about that club level thing with I just found it distasteful. I don't know why. I was like, really? just seemed stupid. So Amanda's saying, have a great trip. It is time for my dinner as well. And so we are going to cut this a little bit short because I have some veggie pad thai with my name on it up there. But I will end with this. I don't normally try to be too overt about supporting the channel, but I have been saying no. When you get to a certain size as a YouTube creator, you get approached by a lot of people to make videos. And I am saying no to a lot right now. I mean, a lot. And when I accept product, I actually won't accept payment. Because I feel like if I accept payment, then that is like a paid endorsement. And I feel like you guys won't know if I'm actually telling you the truth or not. Although, of course, I would always tell you the truth. But like I had a subscription box company that just reached out and wanted me to do an unboxing for them. And they wanted to pay me. And I said, I won't accept payment. I will take the box. And if I like it, I'll recommend it. I'm kind of excited about it because it's a sustainable company, which, as you guys know, is a really big deal to me. But because I say no to those things, and I've basically decided I'm saying no to sponsored videos across the board. I just was not loving the way that it just wasn't right for me. All that to say, if you are able to support the channel, either through the Teespring site, where you can get a lovely hoodie like this one. I'm so excited to be here. I look like a linebacker. Or through Patreon. There are lots of low price items on the Teespring site. This is one of the more expensive things, but there's coffee mugs and there's stickers and there's all kinds of stuff. It really would help me out. And yeah, it enables me to keep bringing you guys great content. So I appreciate it. Thank you to my moderators, to Dawn, who I know isn't feeling good. Congratulations to our winners. Leslie, thank you for moderating. You did such a great job. Yes, good wishes for our trip. And as I said earlier, I am not going to be doing a video for 2 weeks. So go back and watch old videos, catch up, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you tell your friends to subscribe. And I love you guys. Be good to each other. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.